Welcome. You are now inside the scholar's cauldron, where knowledge brews like magic. Today, we begin with Chapter 1, The Living World. Our planet is home to an enormous variety of organisms, plants, animals, and microbes. Around 1.7 to 1.8 million have been described so far, but the actual number is much higher. Characteristics of living organisms. Growth. Living organisms grow due to cell division. In plants, growth continues, but in animals, growth stops after a certain age. Non-living objects also grow, so growth alone cannot be a defining property. Reproduction. Fungi reproduce through the formation of asexual spores. Filamentous algae and mosses reproduce by fragmentation. Yeast and hydra reproduce by budding. But mules, sterile worker bees, and fertile human couples don't reproduce, so reproduction also cannot be a defining property. Metabolism. All biochemical reactions in a cell or organism defines metabolism. But isolated reactions performed in vitro are not living. Hence metabolism is a defining feature of life. Consciousness. Awareness of surroundings and response to stimuli define consciousness. Plants also respond, for example, photoperiod affects flowering. Humans possess self-consciousness too, so consciousness is also a definitive property of living organisms. Linnaeus system of binomial nomenclature. It includes two words, genus and species. Rules for binomial nomenclature. Genus. First word, it starts with capital letter. Species. Second word, it starts with small letter. When printed, italicized. When handwritten, it's underlined. Name of the author should be given after the specific epithet. For example, Mangifera indica is the biological name for mango. Full form of ICBN, International Code for Botanical Nomenclature, and ICZN, International Code of Zoological Nomenclature. Taxonomy basics. Characterization, identification, classification and nomenclature are the four processes of taxonomy. Systematics takes into account evolutionary relationship between organisms. Carolus Linnaeus is known as the father of taxonomy. Taxonomical hierarchy. Species, genus, family, order, class, phylum or division and kingdom. Taxonomic categories. Species, basic unit of classification, group of organisms that can interbreed and produce fertile offspring. For example, Panthera leo, which is the scientific name for lion. Genus, group of closely related species. For example, genus Panthera, which includes lion, tiger and leopard. Family, group of related genera sharing more characteristics. Example, Felidae, which includes cat, lion and tiger. Order, group of related families. Example, Carnivora, which includes dog, cats, etc. Class, group of related orders. Example, Mammalia. Phylum or division, group of related class. Example, Chordata and Angiospermae. Kingdom, highest rank. Includes all organisms with common fundamental features. Example, Plantae and Animalia. Now, some mnemonics for taxonomic categories. King Philip came over for good soup, and keep pot clean or family get sick. Taxonomical aids. Herbarium, sheets of dried, pressed plants. Botanical gardens have living collections of plants. Museums contain preserved plant or animal specimen. Zoological parks, where live wild animals are kept. Keys are analytical tools that use pairs of contrasting characters called couplets for the identification of organisms. Here, the chapter of Living World closes. The spell is complete, but the cauldron never empties. See you in the next brew of knowledge.